Hey guys, I'm making this video just to tell you what's going on and why I'm not uploading too much. It's kind of hard for me to say. This happened to me exactly a year ago, August 10th. My dad works the night shift at his work, and on his way home he was really tired but decided to go to a bar and get a few to drink to celebrate his birthday. And that meant him sleeping in the car due to his tiredness, and he hit head on with a truck and nearly died. He got rushed to the hospital, and my mom at the time was out somewhere. I forgot where, but I was at my grandma's house in the meantime, because I used to go there all the time so I could play on the computer and hang out with my grandma, because she's getting old. She's like in her 80s or something like that. I think she's like 85. So I was sitting there, and it was like 12 o'clock, so midnight, and my mom walked in the room, and she told me that my dad was in the hospital due to a crash, like a really bad crash. At first I didn't believe her, and I was just smiling, saying like, what, like, you know, I thought I didn't believe her. I thought she was just messing with me. But then I seen tears start rolling down her face, and this is when I realized, yeah, she was telling the truth. So I hugged her and started crying as well. And then approximately 2 weeks later, I went to go visit my dad, and I walked in the room and instantly started crying. I was crying on my way there, but I was also excited. I walked in the room, his left leg was completely off the bed. His face had dry blood all over it. He had tubes going in his nose because it's sucking out all like all the blood and all that to get his blood tested and see if he's okay. I'm not sure how that works, but oh no, every time he eats, that thing sucks up that thing will suck up the food, just because he couldn't eat, because every time he would eat, he would puke. That's how bad it was, because the whole front of the car got smushed inwards and it jammed into his stomach. And then I later found out that he had internal bleeding, and he was on the verge of dying. And then this black guy, but I don't know his name, but I appreciate him with all my heart, because he figured out where the internal bleeding was, where he was bleeding at internally, and they were able to fix it and save his life. And then a month later, he got out of the hospital, and then my birthday came, and then December 18th, he took me to go see the new Star Wars movie, and the movie was great, The Last Jedi, and then January came. It was like 2 weeks in January, he took me to a water park, and we stayed the night there for all the weekend, starting from Friday all the way through the weekend, and then coming home on Sunday. And then I got home, and then not like a week later, he got sentenced to prison because the cops found alcohol in his veins, and they thought he was drunk driving. And he got sentenced to prison for 2 years. And then I sent in a, here, I'll just, then on the 24th of January, I got my first ever note from my dad. I'm gonna read the note. It says, so the note says, Connor, you probably know by now that I am going to prison for 2 years. My heart aches for the thought of being away from you. I need you and your mom to be strong and pray for me while I am in prison. The first couple of months, I won't be able to have visitors. After that, though, I can. As soon as I get the paperwork to have visitors, I will send you it to fill it out. I still can't believe this has happened to me. Please for me, call my little sister Lauren once a week to talk to her. She needs her big brother more than ever. You can call her on Cammie's phone, my stepmom's phone, and then phone number. It would mean a lot to me. I also forgot to tell you I may not be able to call you for months when I get to prison. They will put me in isolation for months, which will be really hard. I hope you see the terrible mistakes I made and do not repeat them yourself. I lost my really good job I had over this. I hurt everyone I loved over this. Learn from the mistakes I did. I'm sorry that I embarrassed you over this. Hopefully I can rebound after this ordeal and become a stronger person. My mom said she would take you to some movies and hang out with you while I am away. Use that time to really bond with Grandma. It would mean a lot to her and me. Heck, by the time I get out, you should have your driver's license. I love you and hopefully see you ASAP. Love, Dad. So that made me go into tears. And then I sent in the prescription to go visit him, and my mom's prescription to visit him passed, but then mine didn't. Then I had to wait additional 3 months to just visit him. And then Father's Day came, and the day before Father's Day, I went and visited him because I had to change my prescription and put it on his side of the frickin' family, so they know that I'm actually his son. The day before Father's Day, I was able to go and visit him, and he thought someone else was visiting him, but he looked and seen me and my mom, and he started instantly crying and gave me a hug, and it was one of the best moments I've had this year. And it's just kind of like the simple things that get you. It's just visiting my dad. And during the hospital, he was in so much pain that he was just giving up. He just wanted to die. He said that he wanted to commit suicide. He's having suicidal thoughts in the hospital. But yeah, that's my story. I don't know really what else to say. But I guess if you made it this far, thank you. And I'll I don't know when I'm gonna upload again, but this weekend I'm gonna be going visiting my dad again, so I don't think it's gonna be this weekend, but maybe Monday I will. So yeah, thanks for listening if you made it this far. I'll see you later.